So apparently, one of the new trends in America is for conservatives and Christians to be really fucking rude to waiters and waitresses for no reason. Like they fucking did anything to anybody. Like, have you seen this one? This guy goes in and buys $20 worth of shitty beer, and he leaves a $0.00 tip with a little note that says, "Thank Obama." Yeah, man. The reason I'm not leaving you a tip has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that I'm a shitty human being that doesn't give a fuck about anybody else but myself. It's because of Obama. But even more dickheaded than that are these people who are leaving fake money under the plates so the waiters and waitresses think they have a $10 tip when they actually pull it out, though. It's not a $10 bill at all. It's a fucking piece of propaganda from a Christian cult trying to get them to join their cult. They're actually trying to get you to give them money. But it says some things are better than money. Aren't you so glad that we didn't actually give you money? Aren't you so glad that instead we threatened you with eternal hellfire that doesn't actually exist, with the torment and torture that doesn't actually exist, to try to scare you into joining our cult and giving us money? Isn't this so much better for you? No. You're a fucking dickhead. If you've ever done this, if you do this now, you're a fucking piece of shit. Stop immediately, if not sooner. And if you know somebody who's doing this, fucking make fun of them, man. Don't let them get away with this shit, okay? This is ridiculous. In any decent society, this is unacceptable. No. Bad Christian. Bad Christian. But then, here's the latest story. Applebee's fires waitress who posted a receipt from pastor complaining about the tip. You guys heard about this one? This is what happened. This lady pastor right here got her bill, decided that she did not like the fact that 18% tip had been added to her bill because she had more than 8 in her party. So she writes on the bill, "I give God 10%. Why do you get 18? And then she draws a big zero with a line through it to emphasize the fact that she don't want the waitress to get shit. Because fuck you, waitress. Who the fuck do you think you are? She only gives God 10%. That's God, man. That's the almighty ruler and creator of the universe. She only gives him a little bit of 10%. That's it, man. What the fuck do you think you deserve anything? Just because you brought us our food, filled our drinks, and did your job, who the fuck do you think you are wanting to get paid? You should just be happy that you got the opportunity to serve this pastor. It should have been your pleasure. You got to stand around her and smell her and listen to her words. That really should be all the reward that you need. I mean, what a fucking shithead, man. Now, what else can you say? This is a fucking shithead. Really showing the love of Christ, aren't you? And here's the worst part. You're not even giving 10% to God to begin with. You're giving 10% to spread the message of your cult. And actually, if you're a pastor, you're probably not giving shit. Actually, people are probably giving you money if you're a pastor. So you're probably just lying anyway. But if you're talking about tithing, you're not even giving 10% to God. You're just giving 10% to a fucking cult to spread their cult message. That's it. Because if you were really giving it to God, God would not need it. Why the fuck would God need money from you? He's God. It doesn't even make any logical sense why a God would need money from you. He doesn't. But you know who could use that money? That fucking waitress who is working your ass off at a shitty job to support our family, who has to fucking take your shit. That's who could really use that money. So anyway, one of the waitresses saw this written on another one of the waitress's receipts. So she took a picture of it, and she put it up on Reddit, on our atheism, the big atheism board. And I guess it got really popular and went kind of semi-viral, and the pastor found out about it. So she was like, "Oh, hell no. I'm going to get this atheist fired." Because you guys remember what Jesus said about your enemies, right? Somebody offends you, turn your other cheek, and put your cell phone to it, and call Applebee's and get their ass fired. And Reddit is pissed off about it. I'm a little pissed off about it, too. We should stop punishing whistleblowers. We should start punishing assholes who behave like assholes. The people that tell us about it, they're not in the wrong here. It's the people that do this bad shit that are in the wrong. So this pastor, Lois Bell, should be publicly shamed, and rightfully so, and so should anybody else who behaves this way on their receipts. Anyone else who posts shit like "Thank Obama." Anybody who leaves fake money with the rantings of a cult on the back of it should be publicly humiliated, and not the poor wait staff that has to put up with this bullshit. And you guys be sure to tip your fucking wait staff out there. There's an old saying, anybody who's nice to you but's not nice to the waiter is not a nice person. That's a very true saying, man. Waiters and waitresses have shitty jobs. They have to put up with a lot of assholes. So be sure to tip your waiters and waitresses very well. With actual money. And maybe a little bit of logic. Logic.
When it's time to judge my soul, It's time to pay that toll.